Ladies and gentlemen, I stand before you today with a simple but powerful message. The way you talk to yourself determines the life you create for yourself. Let me ask you this: what does your inner voice sound like? Is it a voice that lifts you up, or does it tear you down? We often underestimate the immense power that lies in the words we speak to ourselves, yet those words shape the very reality we experience. The power of self-talk is a force that can either propel us toward success or keep us trapped in a cycle of limitation. We often underestimate how much influence our inner dialogue has over our lives, yet it shapes our thoughts, behaviors, and even our sense of self-worth. In reality, the words we speak to ourselves, whether consciously or unconsciously, determine our reality. They mold our perceptions, guide our actions, and ultimately define our path in life. Self-talk is the internal conversation that runs through our minds, constantly narrating our experiences and interpreting the world around us. It is an ongoing dialogue, either affirming or undermining our beliefs, our abilities, and our sense of possibility. Most people are not even aware of the impact their self-talk has because it happens automatically. We don't consciously decide to criticize ourselves, but we often do so without realizing it. However, the more aware we become of our inner dialogue, the more we can use it to our advantage, reprogramming our mindset to reflect the life we desire. The first thing to understand is that our self-talk is not just a reflection of our current reality, but a powerful tool for shaping our future. Our words have the ability to either confirm our current limitations or unlock our potential. If we constantly tell ourselves that we are not good enough, that we don't have the skills or resources, or that success is beyond our reach, we are unconsciously reinforcing those beliefs. Our actions will follow suit, and we will continue to stay stuck in the same patterns. But when we begin to speak to ourselves with belief and encouragement, we create a new reality, one where we can succeed, grow, and achieve our goals. Negative self-talk can be destructive, but it is also a habit that can be changed. The way we speak to ourselves reflects our beliefs about who we are and what we are capable of. If we believe that we are not worthy or capable, we will struggle to step outside our comfort zone and take risks. However, when we change our self-talk, we begin to shift our beliefs about our abilities. We start to see ourselves as capable, worthy, and deserving of success. This shift doesn't happen overnight, but with practice we can gradually replace the self-doubt and fear with a mindset of empowerment. To change the power of self-talk, we must first become aware of the thoughts that shape our lives. Awareness is the first step toward change. Take a moment to observe your internal dialogue. Are you constantly criticizing yourself? Are you focusing on your weaknesses or failures? Or are you encouraging yourself, focusing on your strengths, and speaking life into your dreams? The way you speak to yourself will determine how you view your challenges, opportunities, and growth. Once we are aware of our inner conversation, the next step is to replace the negative or self-limiting thoughts with positive and empowering ones. Affirmations are a powerful tool to reprogram our minds. Instead, we must speak to ourselves as though we are already the person we want to be: resilient, strong, and capable of overcoming any challenge. When we speak words of empowerment in the face of difficulty, we strengthen our belief in ourselves and our ability to persevere. It's important to understand that our self-talk isn't just a mental exercise, it directly influences our actions. Our thoughts and beliefs shape the decisions we make. If we constantly tell ourselves that we are not good enough, we will hesitate to take risks or pursue new opportunities. However, when we talk to ourselves in a way that affirms our worth and potential, we take bold steps forward, confident that we are capable of handling whatever comes our way. The more we speak to ourselves in this way, the more our behavior and actions will align with our self-talk. In addition, the power of self-talk extends beyond just personal achievement. It influences our relationships, our well-being, and our overall outlook on life. When we speak kindly to ourselves, we create a sense of inner peace and self-acceptance. So we are more likely to approach challenges with a positive mindset, which in turn improves our ability to connect with others and build meaningful relationships. Conversely, negative self-talk can create a cycle of stress and self-doubt, which can affect our mental and emotional health. In summary, the power of self-talk is profound, shaping not only our self-image but also our actions, emotions, and overall experiences. It is a tool that can either empower us or hold us back. By becoming aware of the language we use with ourselves and intentionally shifting it toward positivity, encouragement, and belief, we can create a life that reflects our true potential. When we speak to ourselves with the same kindness, respect, and belief that we would offer to a friend, we unlock the door to a life of growth, fulfillment, and success. Language is more than just a means of communication. It is a powerful force that shapes our thoughts, beliefs, and reality. The words we choose to speak, both to others and to ourselves, are more influential than we often realize. When we shift our language, we shift our perspective and in turn our reality. Our internal dialogue especially plays a critical role in determining how we view the world and our place in it. If we want to change our life, we must start by changing the language we use with ourselves. Consider this: the phrases you tell yourself every day, whether consciously or subconsciously, are not neutral. They are seeds that either promote growth or keep you stagnant. If your self-talk is filled with negativity, doubt, and self-criticism, those thoughts take root and become beliefs that limit your potential. You may find yourself thinking, "I can't do this, I'm not good enough, or I will never be successful." Over time, these beliefs shape your behavior and prevent you from stepping outside your comfort zone or pursuing opportunities that could help you grow. On the other hand, when you choose to shift your language, you begin to shift the way you see yourself and the world around you. Changing the way you speak to yourself can be a catalyst for personal transformation. Instead of thinking, "I can't replace it with," I can, instead of saying, "I'm not good enough," say, "I am worthy and capable." The act of consciously choosing positive, empowering language rewires your mindset, helping you to see possibilities rather than limitations. One of the most powerful tools for shifting your language is to replace negative, self-limiting words with empowering alternatives. For instance, instead of using words like failure, consider using learning experience. The word failure carries a heavy final connotation, one that implies defeat. But when you frame setbacks as learning experiences, you give yourself permission to grow, adapt, and improve. Similarly, instead of saying, "I'm stuck," shift to, "I'm in a season of growth." This subtle shift in language helps you see challenges as part of your journey rather than as roadblocks. Additionally, words like "I'm trying" can often imply a lack of commitment or belief in success. Try replacing it with "I'm committed" or "I will succeed." The act of using more definitive, confident language shows your subconscious that you are serious about your goals and that you believe in your ability to achieve them. Small shifts like this may seem insignificant, but they have a profound impact on your mindset and your ability to take consistent, purposeful action. When you shift your language, you also shift your focus. The words you use dictate where your attention goes. For example, when you say, "I don't have enough time," your attention is directed towards scarcity and limitation. It reinforces the idea that you are powerless and unable to control your circumstances. But when you say, "I have plenty of time to prioritize what matters," you refocus your energy on abundance and possibility. The same is true for money, relationships, and health. When you speak about these things from a place of scarcity, you reinforce a mindset of lack. But when you speak about them with gratitude and abundance, you create a mindset that attracts opportunities and growth. Another important aspect of shifting your language is recognizing the impact of self-affirmations. Affirmations are powerful statements that you can use to reshape your beliefs and reinforce your strengths. When you consistently speak affirmations that are aligned with your goals, you reprogram your subconscious mind to accept those beliefs as truth. For example, affirmations like "I am capable of achieving my dreams" or "I am deserving of success" help you build confidence and self-belief. Repeating these affirmations daily reinforces your commitment to yourself and your vision. turning positive thoughts into positive action. Shifting your language also means eliminating the use of disempowering words such as should, must, or have to. These words carry a sense of obligation or pressure, which can create resistance and stress. Instead, use words like choose or want to. When you say, I should exercise, it feels like an external force pushing you to do something. But when you say, I choose to exercise, you take ownership of your decision, making it feel more empowering and in alignment with your values. This shift in language creates a sense of personal agency and control, which increases motivation and reduces feelings of overwhelm. Furthermore, shifting your language involves becoming aware of your generalizations. We often make sweeping statements about ourselves, our abilities, or our situations that are not only untrue but also limiting. Phrases like, I'm always tired, I'm bad at this, or nothing ever works out for me are all generalizations that lock you into a negative mindset. The key is to recognize that these statements are not facts, they are simply beliefs. Once you become aware of these generalizations, you can start to challenge them and replace them with more accurate, empowering statements that reflect your true potential. As you begin to shift your language, it's important to remember that this is a process. Changing the way you speak to yourself and others doesn't happen overnight. But as you make small adjustments and commit to using more positive, empowering language, you will notice subtle but significant changes in the way you feel, think, and act. Language shapes your world, and when you change the way you speak, you change the way you live. It may take time, but with practice, your language will align with your highest goals, and you will begin to see the results in your life. Consistency is one of the most powerful forces behind transformation. Yet, it is often underestimated in its ability to shape our lives. In a world where we seek instant results and immediate gratification, the quiet power of consistency can seem underappreciated. However, it is the key to sustained growth, development, and success. The simple truth is this: what you do consistently, no matter how small or insignificant it may seem in the moment, ultimately creates lasting change. When you commit to a goal or a new habit, it's easy to get excited in the beginning. You feel motivated, inspired, and determined to make a change. But over time, that initial burst of enthusiasm fades. Challenges arise, distractions take hold, and it becomes easy to give up or put things off. This is where consistency comes in. It's not about how hard you push at the start, but how committed you remain over time. True transformation happens not in moments of peak motivation, but in the quiet persistence of everyday actions. Think of any great achievement or success story. Behind every breakthrough is a consistent effort that took place over time. Whether it's building a business, mastering a skill, or improving personal health, the journey is never about one grand gesture. It is about showing up day after day, even when you don't feel like it, even when progress seems slow. Transformation happens through repetition, through the daily, often invisible actions that compound over time. Small, consistent actions lead to monumental results. Each day you show up and continue to do the work, no matter how imperfect or incomplete, you are building the foundation for something far greater than you can see in the moment. This idea of transformation through consistency applies not only to external achievements, but also to our internal growth. If you consistently speak positively to yourself, consistently remind yourself of your worth, and consistently choose thoughts that empower you, you begin to reshape your mindset. Mindset is the bedrock of personal transformation, and it doesn't change overnight. It changes with the consistent practice of positive thinking, affirmation, and reflection. Over time, those small, seemingly insignificant changes add up to a completely new way of thinking and being. One of the most powerful elements of consistency is that it doesn't demand perfection. It doesn't require you to be flawless in your efforts, nor does it require instant success. Consistency is about persistence, not perfection. It's the decision to keep moving forward even when the results don't immediately reflect the effort. When you are consistent, you understand that transformation is a process. It's a gradual unfolding that requires time and patience. Every small step you take, even if it feels like a setback, is a part of the larger picture of your transformation. Consistency also breeds resilience. The more you commit to something, the stronger your will becomes. The challenges you face will no longer seem as daunting because you have developed the muscle of persistence. Resilience is the natural byproduct of consistency. When you keep showing up despite challenges, you build mental toughness and a deep sense of belief in your own ability. Each small victory along the way reinforces your belief that you are capable of handling more and that your efforts are never in vain. There's also a compounding effect to consistency that is powerful beyond measure. Think of money invested in the stock market. At first, the growth might seem minimal, but over time, the compound interest begins to build momentum and you begin to see exponential returns. The same is true for your personal growth and transformation. The small, consistent actions you take each day may not seem significant at first, but as the days and weeks pass, you begin to see that they are adding up. The habits you've formed, the discipline you've cultivated, and the mindset you've developed all come together to create a life that reflects your efforts. The beauty of consistency is that it is within your control. You may not be able to control when the breakthrough comes or when the results become visible, but you can always control whether or not you keep showing up. Consistency empowers you to take ownership of your journey. Because even when circumstances are unpredictable or external factors change, your commitment to the process remains steady. It is an act of self-discipline, a decision to prioritize your growth over time rather than seeking short-term rewards. In the end, the transformation you desire is not a result of isolated, intense bursts of effort, but of sustained, consistent action. It is about making the choice to show up every day, even when motivation fades, even when progress feels slow. By committing to the process and trusting that each small effort will lead to greater change, you create the foundation for lasting transformation. Success doesn't come from the big moves, it comes from the steady, consistent ones that you make day after day. Self-awareness is the foundation upon which all personal growth and transformation are built. Without self-awareness, we are like ships sailing without a compass, adrift and unaware of where we're heading or how we're getting there. And understanding ourselves, our thoughts, emotions, and behaviors is the first step toward meaningful change. It is only through this awareness that we can identify areas for improvement, recognize our strengths, and begin to take deliberate action to shape the life we want. Self-awareness is not just about understanding our likes and dislikes or identifying what makes us happy. It is a deeper understanding of who we are at our core, the patterns of our behavior, the motivations behind our decisions, and the unconscious beliefs that shape our actions. To be truly self-aware, we must look inward, examine our thoughts, emotions, and reactions, and become conscious of how these influence the way we live. It involves being honest with ourselves, even when it is uncomfortable. Only when we recognize and accept our own truths can we start to make intentional changes. One of the most significant benefits of self-awareness is the ability to identify and break free from negative patterns. Many of us live on autopilot, responding to life's challenges in the same habitual ways, often without even realizing it. We react based on past experiences, conditioning, or unconscious beliefs, and this can lead to frustration and stagnation. When we become self-aware, we can start to recognize these automatic responses and consciously choose how to react. This ability to pause, reflect, and choose is the first step in overcoming limiting behaviors and creating healthier, more productive patterns. Through self-awareness, we also gain clarity about our values, goals, and desires. Often we move through life without fully understanding what truly matters to us or why we are pursuing certain goals. We may be chasing external markers of success, money, status, or approval, but without realizing that they don't align with our authentic desires. Self-awareness allows us to reflect on what we truly want, what brings us fulfillment, and what aligns with our core values. It's only when we know ourselves deeply that we can begin to set goals that are truly meaningful and in alignment with our true purpose. Furthermore, self-awareness fosters emotional intelligence, which is critical for building strong relationships and managing stress. By understanding our own emotional triggers and responses, we can gain better control over our actions and reactions. Emotional self-awareness allows us to recognize when we are reacting out of fear, frustration, or insecurity, and gives us the space to choose a more constructive response. This emotional mastery not only improves our interactions with others, but also helps us handle stress and setbacks in a healthier way. Instead of being overwhelmed by emotions, we learn to understand them, navigate through them, and use them to our advantage. Self-awareness also enhances our ability to learn and grow. By being honest with ourselves about our strengths and weaknesses, we open the door to personal development. It can be easy to ignore or deny our flaws, but self-awareness forces us to confront them. It might be uncomfortable at first, but this honesty is what allows us to grow. We begin to identify areas where we need to improve, whether that's building new skills, letting go of limiting beliefs, or shifting our mindset. With this knowledge, we can take targeted action to work on these areas and move closer to becoming the best version of ourselves. Additionally, self-awareness leads to greater accountability. When we are aware of our own actions, thoughts, and emotions, we take full responsibility for our choices. Instead of blaming others or external circumstances for our struggles, we begin to understand how our own decisions, habits, and attitudes have shaped our lives. This accountability empowers us to take control of our future and move forward with intention. It is no longer about external factors or waiting for things to change. It becomes about what we can do right now to take charge of our own destiny. The journey of self-awareness is ongoing. It requires us to engage in regular self-reflection, to ask ourselves tough questions, and to be open to uncomfortable truths. It requires a willingness to examine our beliefs, behaviors, and emotions without judgment. But this process of deep self-inquiry is essential for personal transformation. Only when we truly understand ourselves can we begin to make choices that align with our highest potential. The more we understand ourselves, the more we can align our actions with our values, our goals with our purpose, and our thoughts with our dreams. Self-awareness is the key that unlocks the door to becoming the person we were always meant to be. Affirmations and visualization are two powerful tools that can help shape our reality by altering the way we think, feel, and act. These practices go beyond wishful thinking. They are intentional, focused methods that influence the subconscious mind and create alignment with our goals and desires. When used consistently, affirmations and visualization can rewire the brain, strengthen self-belief, and unlock the potential to achieve remarkable things. Affirmations are positive, present tense statements that reflect the desired outcome we want to manifest. They are simple but potent declarations of belief in our worth, abilities, and the possibilities available to us. By repeating affirmations regularly, we begin to shift our thought patterns and replace self-doubt with self-assurance. The power of affirmations lies in their ability to challenge negative thoughts and reprogram the mind to focus on possibilities rather than limitations. For example, instead of saying, "I am not good enough," one might say, "I am worthy of success and capable of achieving my dreams." The repeated reinforcement of positive statements eventually becomes ingrained in the subconscious, influencing the way we perceive ourselves and our potential. While affirmations alone are powerful, their effectiveness is greatly amplified when combined with visualization. Visualization is the act of mentally picturing the achievement of a goal, experiencing it as vividly as possible in the mind's eye. When we visualize our success, we create a mental image that the brain interprets as real, triggering emotional responses that fuel motivation and focus. By pairing affirmations with visualization, we not only affirm our worth, but also deeply connect with the experience of our success. For instance, if you are striving for career success, you might affirm, "I am thriving in my dream job," while visualizing yourself in that role, fully engaged in your work, feeling fulfilled, confident, and respected. Visualization is a practice rooted in the mind-body connection. The more vividly we can imagine an experience, the more our body reacts as though it is already happening. This process creates a sense of familiarity and comfort with the goal, reducing anxiety and doubt. The brain does not distinguish between what is real and what is. Affirmations provide the mental foundation, while visualization adds depth and emotional engagement to the goal. By repeating an affirmation, you affirm your belief in your ability to succeed. When you then visualize that success, you connect emotionally with the experience, embedding it deeply in your mind. This emotional connection is what makes the process of manifestation more effective. It brings the vision to life and creates the necessary emotional energy to take action toward it. Moreover, both affirmations and visualization promote a positive mindset and increase self-esteem. When we use affirmations and visualization regularly, we begin to train the mind to focus on what is going right rather than what is going wrong. This shift in focus not only reduces stress and negativity, but also cultivates an attitude of gratitude and optimism. As we see our success mentally and speak it into existence, we start to believe that it is possible. This belief fuels action and opens us up to opportunities that align with our desires. It is important to note that the effectiveness of affirmations and visualization relies on consistency and sincerity. Simply repeating an affirmation without truly believing in it will not yield the desired results. The mind must be convinced, and that requires a genuine emotional connection. To make affirmations and visualization truly powerful, they must be practiced with a sense of commitment and conviction. Visualizing success should be done with vivid detail. Imagine the sights, sounds, feelings, and even the sense of accomplishment that comes with achieving your goal. The more detailed and emotionally charged the visualization, the more powerful the impact. Additionally, affirmations and visualization are not passive practices. They require active participation. They are tools for aligning the conscious mind with the subconscious, but they must be supported by intentional action. For instance, if your affirmation is, "I am confident and capable," you must actively take steps to build confidence in your daily life, whether through learning new skills, stepping outside your comfort zone, or seeking out experiences that challenge you. Visualization helps to keep the goal at the forefront of your mind. But the steps you take in the physical world are what bridge the gap between mental rehearsal and real-world success. Affirmations and visualization are potent practices for transforming your mindset, overcoming self-doubt, and staying focused on your goals. They provide the mental and emotional foundation for success, enabling you to believe in yourself and your dreams even when obstacles arise. By embedding positive beliefs into your subconscious mind and vividly imagining your success, you create a mental environment that is conducive to achievement. With consistent practice and a commitment to taking inspired action, affirmations and visualization can be transformative tools that lead to profound personal and professional growth. Belief in oneself is one of the most transformative forces we can tap into. It is the driving energy that propels us to pursue our dreams, overcome obstacles, and achieve things we might never have thought possible. When you truly believe in yourself, you unlock a reservoir of potential and resilience. This belief is not simply about confidence in your current abilities. It is the deep, unwavering trust that you are capable of growing, learning, and rising to meet challenges, no matter how great they may seem. At its core, belief in yourself is about having a deep sense of self-worth. When you believe in yourself, you recognize that you are deserving of success, happiness. Everyone experiences moments of fear and uncertainty, but when you believe in your abilities, you can push through those feelings. Belief in yourself acts as an antidote to the fear of failure or rejection. It gives you the courage to take action even when the outcome is uncertain. Instead of being paralyzed by fear, you step forward, trusting that no matter the outcome, you will learn and grow from the experience. This confidence allows you to pursue new ventures, whether it's starting a new career, launching a business, or making significant life changes. This belief in your own potential also fuels persistence. Success is rarely immediate and setbacks are inevitable. But when you believe in yourself, you develop the mental fortitude to keep going even when things aren't going as planned. It is easy to give up when you don't believe in your ability to overcome challenges. However, when you trust that you have the strength, creativity, and resilience to rise above adversity, you are more likely to persist. This persistence, rooted in self-belief, is often what separates those who succeed from those who give up too soon. Self-belief also has the power to transform your mindset from one of limitation to one of possibility. When you believe in yourself, you see opportunities where others might only see obstacles. You start to believe that no goal is too big, no dream too far out of reach. Your focus shifts from what you lack or what you fear to what you have and what you can create. This shift in perspective opens you up to new possibilities and allows you to take bold, inspired action toward your goals. Instead of being discouraged by challenges, you begin to view them as opportunities to learn and grow, reinforcing the belief that you are capable of achieving anything you set your mind to. Another powerful aspect of self-belief is its impact on the way others perceive you. People are drawn to those who exude confidence and self-assurance. When you believe in yourself, you not only inspire others, but also attract opportunities and relationships that align with your values and goals. People are more likely to trust and support someone who believes in their own abilities. This magnetic energy builds a network of support and encouragement, which can propel you forward even faster on your journey to success. Belief in yourself also plays a critical role in self-discipline. It's easy to be swayed by distractions or procrastinate when you don't believe in the importance of your goals. But when you have a strong belief in your potential and the outcomes you're working toward, you find the discipline to stay focused and committed. Self-belief provides the internal motivation to push through difficult tasks and stay on course even when the journey gets tough. It makes you understand that the effort you put in today will bring you closer to your ultimate success. Belief in yourself isn't about being arrogant or dismissive of others. It is about having a healthy sense of self-respect and trust in your abilities. It's about recognizing that you have the power to shape your own destiny and take responsibility for your life. When you believe in yourself, you don't wait for others to define your worth or success. You take full ownership of your actions, your growth, and your journey. Finally, self-belief is a practice. It's not something that magically appears, it's something that must be nurtured and cultivated daily. It comes from pushing through doubts, celebrating small victories, and learning from mistakes. It is built by choosing to trust yourself, even when others may not. The more you choose to believe in yourself, the stronger that belief becomes. And as that belief grows, so does your potential to create the life you desire. In conclusion, belief in yourself is the cornerstone of all success and personal growth. It is the force that drives you to take risks, overcome challenges, and remain persistent in the face of adversity. When you believe in your worth and potential, you unlock the power to transform your mindset, shift your focus to opportunities, and stay disciplined in the pursuit of your goals. This self-belief not only empowers you to rise above fear and doubt, but also attracts the support and opportunities necessary to achieve your dreams. Ultimately, believing in yourself is not just about confidence, it is about embracing your potential, taking responsibility for your journey, and trusting that you have everything you need to create the life you desire. The path to success begins with the unwavering belief that you are capable, worthy, and destined for greatness.